Welcome to Invincipod, probably the best podcast about the Amazon Studios show Invincible on the internet. I'm James.
I'm Ralph.
And today we don't have a new episode of Invincible to talk about, but we do have an episode for you. We're back for a bonus mid-December episode because for some reason that we've quite frankly not looked into, I have access to the Invincible Guarding the Globe mobile game that is out in the States, at least in February, you said.
February. I think it says February.
Yeah. We talked about it on a regular episode a few weeks ago. Ralph mentioned this game and I was excited. I went to look to see if I could do the pre-install thing that you've been able to do, and it wasn't there at all. I look a couple of days later and it's there. I download it. It's playable, and I can just play the game. So I screen recorded myself playing, and I mean, we could just fire it up and we can watch it.
Yeah. You have full control. So I've never seen any of the gameplay other than like some trailers and stuff.
There we go. I mean, I've left the sound on, so we can have sound up or not. Very sort of typical. I mean, that's the opening background. What's the fight that's going on there? That's your menu. So you fire it up and you've got all your daily login rewards and things. And then along the bottom there, as you can see, I was sort of tapping around. You got your collection.
Kind of go at it, huh?
I mean, it's just fully in, yeah. I mean, I don't think you've got any control. I don't think the fights that are happening there are anything. I think it's like some of the global events that are just ongoing. And if you've put people in there, like, they just go.
So this is the first time I'm seeing like the character cards, and
these are great.
Like they look like the costumes from the show, but they don't look like the same art style from the show. They look a little bit.
It definitely feels like all the art when it's 2D like this, it just looks like it's straight off the page, but using the designs, the new designs for the show. Like Rex has got that high collar there and everything. Like it's definitely based on the show look, but I kind of think that everything would be if they were doing it again, because they're like, we've had a chance to go and tweak the designs a bit.
Right.
So yeah, that's the characters that I had unlocked.
Like it
at
doesn't
the time
necessarily look like Otley specifically. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's I mean, maybe too much, but these are the sorts of games that you can fire up, you can just tap, ignoring it all, and then you can play around. But yeah, mostly like Cecil will sort of give you your missions if you're doing like the campaign, like the main sort of story. He'll give you these missions, and it's the same every time. It doesn't change. It's here's a bunch of guys, you pick your team, you fight the guys. It's even more simplistic than something like a Star Wars Galaxies of Heroes, where at least in that, in that you pick what attack you can do, or you hit auto and it will just do it all for you. In this, they will just go at it, and then their special will build up over time. I think some of them are over time, some of them are like on hits and things like that. And
yeah, see, that drawing looks like just sort of Invincible from the comic. Like that looks like Invincible from the comic, the face design.
So that's the team that I had going in, and then this is what the fights look like.
They just go at it.
They just go at it.
And then so if you get a power up, you click on the one you want to launch.
You just tap it, or there's a little auto button in the bottom there that you can just hit that, and it'll just, as soon as it's built up, it'll just
so you just kick back and watch.
Yeah, basically. And I think that's the thing. It could and would get old quite quick, but the animations are fun. Like if you watch what all the characters are doing, it all feels quite specific. So at the beginning there, like Rex holds back and he's all ranged attacks, whereas others get stuck in. And I think as you unlock more characters, there'll be more stuff like that. But then when they get up close, when they approach him, he switches over to like more melee.
What's funny is Cecil said that the Burger Mart, someone's robbing a shipment of Burger Mart meat again.
Yeah, oh yeah. Like I mean, there's many fights there.
like Cecil doesn't necessarily need to monitor this type of crime, but it's fun that he is.
Right. So you've obviously got
that Cecil looks like it's yeah, that Cecil's like a flipped image because his scarring is on the other side, which is fine. But,
so there's like the event stuff that's going on, and that just runs for a certain time. So these wave ones, that all just run in the background, and you can come out of that and then go into like your main games, and these will just earn you rewards and awards and stuff at the end of the time, depending on how many waves you get through. Bad guys will regenerate at the end of every wave. Your characters will regenerate at the end of each wave as well, and it's just how many you can get through. I think when they come back a bit weaker and stuff. So, like, Duplicate, she's really, really weak. So she goes down quite quick. But when they come up, and basically you play until either all three of your guys are done in one round, or the time is up, and you get rewards based on how far through you get. So there you go. That was, I don't know, maybe it does.
The Green Ghost. The Green Ghost is based on the animated version.
Yeah. Some of the animations.
I mean, it makes sense.
Like, there's a lot going on the screen, like when you're watching it. But if you focus on like one character, the stuff that they're doing is really cool. It's really fun.
Oh, you guys are fighting Darkwing?
Yeah. Again, it's like all of these games. Yeah. It's the teams. The teams are just good guys and bad guys, depending on what the mission is, what the level is.
Lucha Johnny says reminds him of Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms. Yeah, so it doesn't take a ton of interaction, which is kind of nice. When I played like DC Legends, a lot of times what I would do is just hit the autoplay sometimes.
Yeah.
Like if I know it's like an easy match. But yeah, so you know essentially how much sort of power the enemy has, and you pick your team accordingly.
Yeah, basically. I'm sure there's good combos. Set. I'm sure that there's like people that work well together, and like synergies and stuff that work. I've not dug into it deep enough to know what any of those are yet. Right. And yeah, you level up your guys, you put new gear on them. As Lucha Johnny was saying, it's like there's tons of these games out there, and they were really popular for a while. It's not breaking any new ground by any stretch, but it looks like Invincible. It sounds like Invincible. The music is fun. It's I don't know.
There's all those characters.
And I mean that's the fun of these games for me, at least, is like unlocking characters.
Right. And so like when that looks awesome.
Yeah, that's each character. I tried to do a bit of everything, so I played around and I went in and I did a bunch of this sort of stuff.
And it looks like the upgrade system looks easy to use. Like it looks user friendly.
Yeah.
So when you can go to iOS, the iTunes or the App Store on Apple. That's what I have. I don't know how it is on Android, but it says if you sort of not download, but like click on the game now before it's released, it unlocks special characters.
Cool.
By the time you get it, you'll get some special characters for kind of pre-ordering it. It's free. It's a free app. So I'm curious to know, like, I'm wondering what the characters are and if they're unlocked in your game. I don't know how you would know that.
I'm really curious. That would be fun to see.
Oh, see, that's that's an awesome animation.
Yeah. I started with, I think it was Rex and Kate. Immortal unlocked very quickly thereafter. Black Samson.
Yeah, these CG versions are great.
See, I like this sort of side of it probably more than the actual game, because it's just you're digging into the characters a little bit. It's just fun to check them out like that, and unlocking new ones is really fun.
So that's an upgraded Reaniman. Did you have like a regular one and then upgraded?
I've got a regular one there as well. No, so they're different characters. They unlock as different characters. So I think one is like a common and one of them is an uncommon character that you can unlock. At some point along the video,
this is
I show you sort of how you get new characters and things.
Yeah, I'm treating this like it's a beta. Like it's
I mean,
like it's an early version at least.
I think so. I'm sure that they could add some new features and make it a bit more interesting.
I don't remember if it was like this in Galaxy of Heroes, but in DC Legends, because I played DC Legends, I played the shit out of that game.
Yeah.
It got to the point where you can evolve your guy to a different thing, and they would have like crazier outfits, or then you're able to like unlock different outfits. That would be kind of cool for this game.
New skins on them and stuff, like
like maybe like a Cory Walker version or bloody versions.
That'd be great.
Of costumes and stuff,
variants.
or foreign costumes. Yeah.
It's like all the card trader apps and stuff, isn't it? Where you've got trading cards, and those you get like basically like the different breaks and the different parallels and stuff of those cards. Right. It'd be cool if there was like a version of that on here.
So let me ask you this, because you're going through stuff like the paid things right now. Have you spent any money on this game?
I never have, never will.
I never do.
No, me
it would have to be pretty crazy. I have to get pretty deep into it.
I play Marvel Snap quite a lot, and I have paid for a season pass or two on there, but I definitely play that enough to justify it, I think. Whereas something like this is like, I'm not.
It's one of those things where you play when you're playing it like nonstop, and then you like, it's a free game and you've played for like, I don't know. I did it with like Disney Emoji Blitz. Like I played that for like 2 years straight, and I'm like, oh, they have like a cool Star Wars guy for $2.99, and I'm like, here's a game I've been playing for 2 years. I would have bought this game for $2.99, so I'll give them the money for that.
That's my justification as well. It's like, fair play. I've definitely got my money's worth out of it, sort of thing. Whereas a game like this, there's not enough there. I don't think I'd ever spend money on a game like this.
But again, I'm treating this version that you're playing right now as like kind of a beta version, like a really like simple
bare
version.
bones.
But once they start getting into some stuff, and maybe there's like an Oliver that you have to pay like $1.99 for or something, or like if there's like some sort of like Alan with his eyeball sticking out of his head, and I'm like, dude, I love Invincible. I would give money to Robert Kirkman. I'll give him a $1.99.
Keep supporting this sort of thing,
for a caveman version of Immortal, or
that'd be great,
or
a Lincoln
Abraham
version.
Lincoln.
Yeah.
So you know, it already I'm excited. Like,
cool.
This is rad. Oh shit.
The ending animations are super fun. Like, it's always just them getting knocked down, but you get some of that hyper violence as well. Like they will have like blood splatters and stuff like that in this game.
And it looks like Rhinotley blood.
Yeah, it really does. Yeah. So at one point it does come up. I show off like all of the characters that are currently available in the game, and there's a bunch, but there's not the whole cast of Invincible. So there's definitely going to be updates. I would have thought that include more.
Yeah. They'll probably have all like weekly events.
Everything that I'm saying about this game is
unlocks.
Pure speculation.
Right, but we've seen countless mobile games before.
Yeah.
Like I play a Sonic the Hedgehog game. It's called like something Rush, or I don't know, Sonic Rush. Yeah. And it's one of those temple runner type games. And like every week they're like, unlock, Knuckles, unlock classic Sonic, unlock movie Sonic, unlock ugly Sonic. And so like I feel like with the world of Invincible, there's so many characters. Like,
so I don't know if you can see here on the bottom right of the screen, there is a locked feature that I haven't unlocked yet. That is where I believe that is how like we can start a guild or start our own thing. And to get to it, you have to get to like a certain stage, get past a certain stage to either start or join. I'll keep playing this before the release, just to get to there, so that we can sort of lock in an Invincipod. I'm going to call it guild for lack of a better word. So that we've got that there. But otherwise, I probably won't play it too much more until it's released, until there's hopefully a few more bits and bobs to do on the game.
I mean, keep like, I don't know, check it at least weekly. I mean, we're looking at I think it's at February. So we're looking at like a couple months. Like it's 2 months away. So, like, I don't know, just check in every once in a while, see if there's any new characters.
I definitely will check in at least once a week, but I haven't quite got there. I was trying to do it in this video, but it's quite far through, and because I was doing everything else as well,
Yeah.
in the span of time that I was playing, I didn't get far enough to unlock it. But
was that Tether Tyrant you were fighting?
Yeah, he's in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I saw the stuff come out of his chest. He's like down. Yeah. There he is.
He's right in the middle of the screen there.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so amazing.
I just want like Battle Beast and was it Rocket Rider or like come on,
Science Dog.
Those guys. Science
Dog. I'm assuming it's Skybound Games, and I'm assuming that they can use pretty much any character from the comic.
That's it. Like you can have Brit and Battle Pope, and like I mean, Battle Pope's not in Invincible, but imagine throwing Battle Pope in there. Wolfman, exactly.
Oh my god. I mean, shit, give us Super Dinosaur.
Yeah, that'd be great. Give us what is it? Grizzly Shark and Wolf Bear. No, what Wolf Bear? Something Bear. Grizzly.
Was that just an Otley book though?
That was an Otley and Cory Walker. They did each other's characters. Like they both came up with a thing, and then one wrote and one drew, and then the other wrote and the other drew.
Which means they own those characters, which means they can 100%. Totally put that in this. I mean,
I love that. That's like if no one's read that, Grizzly Shark and something Bear. I don't know. Whatever it was called. It was like it was like a special one shot, like it was double sized. Even when I was getting rid of most of my single issues, I kept that because I loved that. It was so much fun.
Oh, Black Samson's pretty tough. But yeah, I mean, God, like Dinosaurus, Oxseismic.
All the characters have different traits. So, Black Samson and Immortal are both like defense characters. They're like tanks, I guess. Kate and Rex.
Is that the purple emblem next?
I think that's their rarity.
Okay.
But in the bottom right of their card, they've got their symbol. So those guys are like defense or they're tanky. Kate and Rex are both like full attack. And then later on, I do unlock someone who is a support character. So there are like, I feel like it's one of those things. As you unlock more people, you get more, and then that's when you can start getting your synergies and digging into the stuff that I've really not. Because at the moment, I'm just throwing in the 5 most powerful characters that I have, and then just throwing them in.
And we don't even have Invincible or Omni-Man.
Or Eve, or no, I haven't unlocked any of them yet. They're all in the game.
And we know that Monster Girl. We know they're in the game because the
key
the main animation. Has the.
When I pull up the screen, I like it's probably one of those things that you unlock. I would think that you'd unlock Mark naturally. Like it's not a random chance unlock. Because some of them come through playing the story to a certain point, and some of them you use your tokens to unlock a character. Which hopefully I'll get to at some point.
Yeah, let's get Donald in the fight. Let's get Debbie in the fight. William. Amber.
William would be great. He's just like he'd be a support character who just hangs back and sasses people.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, it looks like as far as your guys, like Black Samson seems to have like
he's good. He and Immortal are definitely the strongest of the bunch. So I think that so that fight is carrying on in the background. This one's just finished, so I get to claim the rewards for it, and so there's a bunch of those. And the characters that you put into these ones, like the event ones, can't be used in multiple. So you pick where you want to put them in. And then you've got the lines over their faces if they're already in use. Whereas for like the story, they're all still available. You just jump in and keep going.
Yeah. I like that your Lava Man is a level 2 and you never use it.
I just haven't at all. Like he was one that I unlocked late. It's gonna be one of those games. I feel that once you've played to a certain point, you can just have everyone up at max level and you're just sort of gear grinding. But I haven't got there yet, so even money is limited. So this is how you unlock new characters. you spend your tokens and I guess gear as well. And then you've got like a certain number of refreshes that you
Martian
can do.
Man. Darkwing.
Oh, do I?
Okay, and then it shows you.
I think I might get Martian Man at some point while recording this. Not there. And then you get duplicates, obviously, and then you can retire characters. And then when you retire them, you get stronger gear and currency and things like that. So there you can see I've got 2 of the upgraded Reanimen. Yeah.
Yeah, this just looks like the most fun time waster.
It's an absolute. I'm sat idle on a train, like, yeah, doing anything.
Yeah.
Don't need
I want to see how weird they get with the characters.
That's what I want. I just want more. So there you go. There's collection. That's everyone that's in the game.
Okay.
Let's scroll that back.
Oh yeah. Hey, there's Tether Tyrant.
I'll hit pause when we get there.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, the controls on this are really...
And over to collection. Nope.
Getting there.
There we go.
Okay.
So it looks like you've got all of the original Guardians, most of the team.
Oh, Maulers. That would be fun to have multiple Maulers.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't retire if I had like more Maulers.
Yeah.
And then there's all their rarities and stuff.
I like the way these cards look, how they're popping out of the...
They're cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it looks like Invincible, Eve, Omni-Man, and those guys are all like epics, and then these guys are rare. Flaxons are in there as well.
Yeah.
Tether Tyrant.
Magmaniac. You could see that like Magmaniac's name goes down to the second line.
Yeah.
Like that's probably something they'll work on before.
Yeah.
I might sneeze. Oh.
And then the cons.
I sneezed.
I
sneezed. I probably could have muted myself.
You're good. You're good. So the commons, I've that's why I'm getting multiples of some of the Reanimen.
Flaxons. So I like that it says Flaxon Soldier because you can probably get the Flaxon.
The rare, there's a rare one who is a Flaxon leader, and then I would have thought down the line you get the caped Flaxon.
So I'm wondering how deep they'll go into comic characters before the show has those characters.
That'd be a good point. Yeah, because everyone I think that's in the game
Conquest Thrag
so far, is people that we've seen on the show, isn't it? Yeah.
But that's also what's kind of great is whenever they bring back, or whenever, let's say for some reason we get an adult Oliver, like that's when they can put it in the game.
Yeah.
Because it's Skybound games and it's Skybound animation, they'll know when things are happening on Invincible.
Yeah.
So if
they can just roll it out and you tie it in, don't you? You do make it an event, like have it be a
new character unlocked this Friday.
Yeah.
And it's Mohawk Invincible.
That'd be amazing. It's Invincible in the bulletproof suit. There you go, there's Martian Man, who is my first support character. They're just under his name on the right hand side. Support. It's got all of his stats and things, but again, I've not looked into any of that.
I honestly, Stevie said, "How dare you sneeze on camera?" I honestly believe that's the first time I've ever sneezed during a podcast.
I think it definitely is since we've been podcasting.
Yeah, and I kind of wish I had
many a
some
years
nearby.
before that.
Keep my head down in case I got boogers running.
But that's. I mean, this is mostly what the game is.
Great.
It's but then just seeing that, it's like I've done quite a bit on this video, and my level is really not gone round. I'm still level 4. I haven't leveled up at all there, so
thank you.
But yeah, it's a lot of this. I think I was trying to do it, and I don't think you can. But obviously, you can't. But it would be really fun, I think, if you could just sort of move the camera around these scenes as they're fighting and stuff, just so you can like zoom in or anything like that. I'm sure that's a lot heavier on. Yeah, that's probably a lot heavier on the thing, because this thing sucks battery as well. I think where it's 3D.
Oh, does it?
Oh yeah. I was playing this, and I think my battery went from about 50% down to 20 in the half an hour that I was playing.
About a percentage a minute.
Yeah. But what have I got? I've got last year's iPhone 14 Pro, so it's a year old.
Oh, you're better than me.
It's heavily used, so the battery's probably not the best health, but still,
it's 13.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah,
it's such a good phone. This is rad. I'm excited. Like,
and these are all the chats that are already there. So there you go. You got coming soon listed.
They're all locked.
Yeah, these are all locked because I've not got to there yet. But it looks like you can get as far as. So I'm on chapter 3. And then they've all got names.
Send in the clone. Oh, so send in the clones. Is that going to be Mahler's? Probably. Process of elimination. Follow the money. That might be Machine Head, maybe.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Whack-a-mole. Probably Doc Seismic.
Mm-hmm.
Or is there a mole character? Probably Doc Seismic.
Yeah. 2 steps forward. Breaking Point, the Gauntlet. The gang's all here. I guess that'll probably be when you unlock Mark. Is like by the time you get to the gang's all here. Numbers
like
game.
A team
fight. Yeah. So there's a lot already available. Like that's up to level 17 or chapter 17. And then that's when you get to the coming soon stuff. So yeah, there's a lot in there.
Great. That's awesome.
It's fun.
Well, I'm fired up for this. I really am. Yeah, so this comes out February. That's a couple months out. I think it said like February 16th or something. It's like right around my birthday.
If you're in the UK, it should be available now. If you're elsewhere around the world, have a look. See on the App Store, on whatever device you're on, and see if it's available. If not, there might be a way of pre-registering or something, as Ralph said. Do that. That'd be fun. Yeah, I'm going to keep playing, and I will get an Invincipod guild or group, and as soon as we've got that information of how you can join that when you get to the appropriate level, we'll put it on all of our socials that we use.
So it says expected February 19th, 2024. Okay. Just hit the get button. Mm-hmm. It'll give you that check mark. And I saw somewhere, it says here. It says pre-order now to unlock rewards, and it has like an image of like the Guardians. So Red Rush is there.
Oh wow, Omnimancer.
And I'm wondering if
you get those guys.
Immortal is the guy.
Maybe he unlocks pretty early just playing it as standard.
But I'm wondering if that's for the pre-order. When you pre-order,
could be.
It's the reward that unlocks.
Or it could be that like I've essentially got that, but I've just got it already.
Super powered idle action.
That's exactly it.
Manage multiple battles. Unique Invincible storyline. I mean, all this sounds like the game you got.
Definitely got that game.
Oh, so collect your favorite heroes and villains.
Oh, this is me trying to get Tether Tyrant. I don't. I got a Flaxen Soldier.
But in this image I'm seeing, you see the Flaxen Emperor. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I think I've seen. Oh, that one. Yeah.
He's
He's
in his mech suit with the collar. Collect loads of rewards. Okay, cool. Upgrade hero gear. Got that. Okay, yeah. So cool. So around February 19th, it says age 17 plus, so you have to be older than 17 to get it.
And it's developed by Ubisoft. February 19th.
It's the day after my birthday. I know that. Let's see here. February 19th is a.
Okay, so if I had to put money on it, I would say the show is going to come back on either what would that be? The Friday
23rd.
before the Friday. Yeah, the 23rd or the one before
or the
it.
16th.
Yeah.
And so that Monday, the 19th, happens to be President's Day.
Okay.
And I have a feeling that
reward.
Immortal will be the unlock.
Yeah.
That's why you got him early, because he's the early
And that's
unlock.
why they made the game available over here as their like beta location, because we don't give a shit about President's Day.
No, neither do we. Well, I guess we do. It's usually a holiday.
Yeah, but, great. Day off. Love that.
So yeah, Stevie asked if this is pre-recorded game footage. Yes, he's not playing right now.
It's no. My phone is shooting me. But yeah, I recorded this a couple of days ago. Yeah, I've not seen anyone else. I'll be honest, I've not looked, but this might be an exclusive.
Yeah, I kind of looked around for gameplay footage for the game, and you get like trailers on like IGN and stuff. Skybound Games has it, but I think this is the first time we've seen a hands-on version of this game, and so look at Martian Man. He is a puddle of goop, and then comes. He's got the stretchy arms. Yeah, just one character while you go.
It's so much more fun.
It's fun. Let's see what Martian is.
There you go.
Big old fist.
Big fists.
Got it. And you're really going through the...
I mean, I think, at this point I've just got the auto pressed on, so it just does them as soon as they're loaded up. Which I think, for most of the time, that just works. Whereas for some of the event ones where it's wave-based, you might, if you're going to beat the level or the wave anyway, you might want to hold the special for the start of the next wave. So it's not really much in the way of strategy, but it's something.
Johnny says, just looked at the Ubisoft site. Apparently it's been out in Australia, New Zealand, and the Philippines back in September.
Wow. None of the Filipino podcasters of Invincible seem to be putting it online, so still claiming that it's a first.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is an exclusive, like a first. Like, I don't think anybody's gone through it, which is fun.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get more eyeballs on. If anybody looks up Invincible Guarding the Globe gameplay.
Yeah, much like on our Star Wars show, our most popular video is the people that think that we've just put up the Ewok movie. This could be it. So if you are just joining us somehow for this episode, join us every week during an Invincible season, and then subscribe for random bonus episodes. So there you go. There's my phone down to 20% battery. Random bonus episodes whenever we've got something to talk about. Sometimes we'll do the comics, sometimes we'll do mobile games. I feel like maybe in January we can come back to do a January show, and then hopefully by February we might get a
we'll
back of the season trailer or something. Like, we'll always cover those.
Yeah. So we'll be around for that, and then maybe some comic talk. We'll think of something, because of all the things I do, Invincipod is my favorite. I don't know why. It brings me so much joy.
It is definitely... There's a level of excitement about it. And I think it's just because it's not been beaten out of us.
Right.
It's great.
And also, like, when I just look at the screen right now and see Tether Tyrant.
I did say random boner.
I didn't. I was gonna try to let it go.
No, I did.
But to see like Tether Tyrant, on a screen.
Yeah.
That's fun. It's really fun.
Yeah, it's
because who the fuck knows Tether Tyrant?
I mean, soon they're going to be like building squads around Tether Tyrant. He's going to be like OP character that everyone gets pissed off with and they have to patch out or something.
Yeah. And then he's going to be on the show again, and people are going to be mad because it's not like in the game. And then
he's not as strong as he is.
People are going to hate Invincible. Not my Tether Tyrant.
I'm going to try and unlock 5 Tether Tyrants and just have a squad full of Tether Tyrants.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing. That'd be
That's the sort of dumb
he's
shit
so
that you can
dorky.
do,
He's like what? He's supposed to be like kind of like Captain Boomerang, I think.
Yeah,
like
I guess
his look is along the lines of Captain Boomerang.
Yeah. That makes sense.
All right. I think I'm posting this to the audio feed.
Okay,
So
that's gonna be weird.
for those of you subscribe to the audio feed, head over to our YouTube channel and subscribe. I mean,
Mhm.
I just like having Invincipod episodes out there. So
Something. I said to
something, yeah.
Liz just before we got started, she was like, "Have a good podcast," and I was like, "Yeah, cool. You feel free to watch." And she was like, "I've not seen the episode." I was like, "There isn't an episode. We're talking about a mobile
Yeah.
game." She's like, "Oh, okay. I'm not gonna watch." Um,
Yeah.
that's all right.
Tell her Stevie's watching.
Yeah, she listened to all of season 1. But then I don't know.
Yeah,
I think she's just busy. She gets enough of me these days.
that's fine. Cool. I hope it doesn't take too long before we get a new episode or of
Just
us.
a date or a trailer or something like that'd be great.
Yeah.
They've said
Yeah.
early next year. We know that it's all done. We know it's all ready. I'm hoping that they
We
come back.
assume it's going to be the time of the mobile game. I really feel like it's going to be
I feel like they've got
soon
to.
because it's
Otherwise,
done.
that's such an arbitrary date for them to drop a mobile game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, especially one that seems to be fully functional.
I mean, it's done. Yeah, like it's as functional as a game like this is gonna be at launch. I think so.
I feel like they don't want to release like Mohawk Invincible, and they're like, "Oh, just we got to release it, but just not in the States yet." I think that's what it feels like. We'll do that when the show comes out.
Yeah,
Well, how
because they
long is
can
that gonna
push it
be?
and then they can make some money off of it. It makes sense. It's just
Yeah.
yeah. But releasing it in a few different regions, most games do this. Like it just gives them a chance to work out any bugs. So if it
Yeah.
releases and it's doesn't run very well on a particular platform or whatever, like they can work all of that out before release.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Cool, man.
That's gonna do it. Happy holidays, everybody. We probably will not
Yeah.
be back for the rest of the year unless there's an emergency episode. But we will see you in January. We'll do something in January. We just don't know what yet or when.
Yeah. Thanks to everyone showed up in the chat. Thanks to everybody listening. Tell your friends about Invincipod and get them to come on board. And yeah, because I feel like the Invincible podcast, like amount of Invincible podcasts that are there aren't a lot, and so there's like a handful, and I feel like this is the one where you can really get a good following. So
Great. I love it.
Yeah.
And Invincible fans just seem nice and cool and fun, and like they all share our excitement about it, which is what we want.
Yeah. And I'm still watching Invincible reaction videos to the show and enjoying them and watching people discover like these storylines for the first time.
I'm hoping that over the holiday season, like anyone who is behind on the show or didn't catch the first half of season 2 because there was a load of other things to watch at the time, perfect time to get caught up. So if you're doing that and then you're listening to all of our nonsense, great, and stay up to date with it because this show's fun to talk about week to week.
Yeah. So hopefully it's not too long before we catch you on a new episode of